Today, we're digging into the story of Lot and why his presence didn't save Sodom, even though the Bible calls him a righteous man.
It's a tough comparison because Jesus later mentioned that if the miracles he performed in Chorazin had happened in Sodom, they actually would have repented.
Right, so you have this contrast between Lot's personal standing with God and his total lack of influence on the culture around him.
Exactly. Second Peter describes him as a righteous man who was distressed by the depravity he saw every day, but he was essentially silent.
He moved there for the greener pastures and the economic benefit, which isn't wrong in itself, but he lost his voice in the process.
He became a resident rather than a light. When he finally tried to warn his sons in law about the coming judgment, they thought he was joking.
That's the real danger for us today. We can be technically righteous in our private lives, but completely invisible to our neighbors.
It's about our first assignment. We're often so focused on pursuing the career or the lifestyle that we forget we're there to influence the environment.
If our righteousness doesn't translate into some kind of outward impact or witness, we're just like Lot standing by while the city falls.
And it's not just about avoiding sin. True righteousness should be active, creating a shift in the atmosphere of wherever we've been placed.
Jesus' point about the miracles suggests that people need to see the power of God in action to truly turn around.
Lot had the truth, but he didn't have the impact. He saved his own skin, but he couldn't save his community or even his whole family.
We have to ask ourselves if we're just comfortable in our surroundings or if we're actually salt and light in those spaces.
It's a call to be more than just a bystander. We need to make sure our presence actually matters to the people who don't know God yet.
That's a powerful challenge to end on. Thanks for sharing these insights with us today.
It's been a great conversation. Hopefully, we can all be a bit more intentional about the influence we're having